This is Puri's famous Jagannath temple, one of the Char Dham pilgrimage sites in India. As per the legends, King Indradyumna built this holy shrine after Lord Vishnu blessed and guided him in his dreams to find Nila Madhava. It was during one of the holy dips in the river, King Indradyumna found an iron rod floating. It is believed that the Lord Vishnu then whispered to him that the floating rod is his heart, which will remain on the land forever. The king then ran with the rod to Lord Jagannath temple and placed it in his idol discreetly. It is believed that the heart is still intact inside the Lord Jagannath idol. Apart from all these facts, Jagannath temple in Puri is also known for some mysteries that defy any scientific explanation. To name a few, the flag atop the temple always floats in the opposite direction of the wind, makes us believe that there is some force more powerful than science. The chakra fitted on the top of the temple is 20 feet high and weighs a ton. The engineering mystery behind the placing and positioning of the chakra is still a mystery because irrespective of your position, you can always feel that chakra is facing towards you. It still remains a mystery that no planes, no bird fly above the temple. This phenomena apparently has no explanation. The structure of the temple is such that it does not cast any shadow at any given time of the day. The construction of the temple is an architectural wonder. The main temple is about 214 feet. If you are not a believer of a religion, you can still visit this temple for its art, architecture, the stories, the people, and the scenic beauty around the temple. The streets connected to the temple appear beautiful, though they are always messy and rushy with the people visiting the temple. In these colorful streets, there are many street vendors who sell various types of photo frames, antique pieces, food, idols, and many more items. कहते हैं अगर किसी चीज को दिल से चाहो तो पूरी कायनात उसे तुमसे मिलाने की कोशिश में लग जाती है। ऐसी ही किसी चीज को शिद्दत से हम ढूंढ रहे थे इन पूरी की गलियों में। When you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. Finally, these Puri streets conspired in helping us to get what we were seeking. The world famous Puri sweets. The Puri beach. Did you enjoy?
Yes.
Did you enjoy the sunrise?
Yes.
Now sun has risen. But it's been 2 hours now.
ये हमारी पौड़ी हो रही है।
ये हमारी पौड़ी, ये समंदर है और ये हम हैं और हमारी पौड़ी हो रही है। और ये आ रहा है हमारा सचिन 6 पैक लेके। वीडियो बना रहे हैं। वहाँ पर जाके और यही बीच एक्सटेंड होके स्वर्ग द्वार बीच बोलते हैं वहाँ पे, सेम ही रहेगा।
राइट राइट।
जरूरी नहीं जैसे आए वैसे ही जाए।
क्या हुआ?
कुछ नहीं। गुड मॉर्निंग। और सचिन कैसा लगा यहाँ पर?
बढ़िया।
नहा लिया?
हाँ
नहा लिया।
ये इसे पावन ने सिखाए हुए चीजें है।
हाँ, मेरे पर
पर है जो कि सैंडलवुड को सैंड से जोड़ते हैं, सैंडल को सैंड से जोड़ते हैं। क्या
रिश्ता वही अंदाज में। और ये है हमारा गोल्डन बीच।
अच्छा,
ये हम सनराइज के लिए आए थे।
सन ऊपर गया है, कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा।
6 बजे आए थे, अब 2 घंटे हो गए यहाँ पर। अच्छा खासा हमने खेल लिया, नहा लिया, एडवेंचरस ट्यूब राइडिंग किया। Here we are in northeastern corner of Puri, visiting a historical place listed in UNESCO World Heritage, one of the prime tourist attraction of Odisha, and now survived for about 1,000 years. It's none other than the Sun Temple, Konark. Construction of the Sun Temple is credited to Narasimhadeva, a ruler of the Eastern Ganga dynasty. It was completed in the year 1250. It is built in the form of a giant rath or a chariot of the sun god. It depicts the chariot being pulled by a set of 7 horses, 4 on the left side and 3 on the right side. Along with the 7 horses, it also has 24 wheels. 12 of the wheels represent 12 months of the year, 7 horses represent the 7 colors of the sunlight, and 7 days of the week. It is built in a traditional Kalinga style of architecture. Erotica, monsters, beasts, warriors, and animals are carved on the outer walls all around the temple. The main attraction of the temple is 12 pairs of elegantly adorned wheels located at the base of the temple. These wheels tell the time. The spokes of the wheel created a sundial. One can calculate the precise time of the day just by looking at the shadow cast by the spokes. The temple is brilliantly slanted to the east, so the first rays of sunrise strikes the main entrance. The entrance is manned by 2 huge lions on either side, both crushing a man and an elephant beneath. The surviving structures on the present day apart from the entrances are the Nata Mandir, that is dancing hall, and the Bhoga Mantapa, that is dining hall. The sunrays reach the Nata Mandir from the coast and reflect through the diamond at the center of the idol. The idol was believed to float mid-air due to arrangements of the magnets at the top of the temple. But the magnets were removed later due to the disturbance caused by them to the coastal voyages, disturbing the compass of the voyage, and then the structure of the temple was collapsed. Despite much of the temple in ruin, it still reflects the artistic genius of the architects and sculptors of the time. These caves, located 7 kilometers from Bhubaneswar, takes us back in time and is probably the only recorded history of era that is still shrouded in mystery. It is built somewhere around the 2nd century before Christ. That's more than 2000 years ago. These ancient rock cut caves were first discovered by a young British officer, Andrew Sterling, in the 19th century. These were specially built for the Jain monks and offered them a place to stay and meditate. The most extraordinary achievement of beautifully carved caves is that each cave and sculpture was painstakingly carved by hand using very basic tools. One of the most poignant section of carving is the depiction of the Kalinga War, where women and teenagers are depicted fighting to save their motherland from Ashoka's army. Caves served as residences for the Jain monks, were equipped with water source in form a small canal which passes through every cave, an ingenious communication system through holes. It also had a place to light the lamps and the tilted flooring which served as a headrest. Out of the 117 caves that were built originally, only 33 survived till this day. 18 caves are located in the Udayagiri hill and 15 in the Khandagiri hill. We felt as if we have traveled back in time while exploring and learning about these caves. An amazing experience. The Shanti stupa of Dhauligiri, a symbol of peace, is also known as the Peace Pagoda. It lies at a distance of 7 kilometers from Bhubaneswar. The Dhauligiri Shanti stupa has four massive idols of Lord Buddha in various postures, along with the episodes from Gautama Buddha's life carved on stone slabs. The overall structure of the stupa is in the shape of a dome. One can spot the Buddha footprints as well as the Bodhi tree over the stone panels. You can also see the image of Ashoka, who keeps his sword of war in front of Lord Buddha, suggesting that he had given up the idea of war completely. There are number of edicts that display King Ashoka's intention to promote joy, peace and contentment all through the world. The Kalinga War happened around 261 BC. Though was won by the Emperor Ashoka, the bloodshed that had happened changed his heart and made him to adopt the path of peace and tranquility. He resorted to Buddhism. He then laid the foundation of Dhauligiri Shanti stupa at a place which is known for the end of Kalinga War. is Rajhans Island. We are all roaming Chillika Lake here since morning, and this is the place where the lake meets the ocean. That is Chillika Lake meets the Bay of Bengal Ocean, and it's too beautiful, really. And have a look. ये बीच है वहाँ पर लेक है और ये हमारी पावड़ी हो रही है ये वो प्लेस है जहाँ पर बीच और लेक मिलते हैं
और बीच में हम हैं। लेक और
इसके बीच में हम हैं ओके मारो मत बाय बाय Here we are heading to the artistic village of Raghurajpur. It is a heritage craft village out of Puri district known for its master Patachitra painters, an art form which dates back to 5 BCE. It is the only place where the traditional decoration called patas used under the throne of Lord Jagannath and on the three chariots during the annual Ratha festival that take place at Puri. Situated amidst the groves of coconut, palm, mango and jackfruit, the main village has two streets with over 120 houses decorated with mural paintings throughout the village where the painters reside and practices. The Patachitra paintings are made over a piece of cloth known as pata or a dried palm leaf, which is first painted with a mixture of chalk and gum. Over the prepared surface, colorful and intricate pictures of various gods, goddesses, and mythological scenes with ornamentation of flowers, trees, and animals are then painted. Apart from the Patachitras, the village is also home to the crafts like tushar paintings, palm leaf engravings, stone carved wood carvings, and cow dung toys. The village also has a series of temples dedicated to Hindu gods like Mohan, Gopinath, Raghunath, Lakshmi Narayan, and Gauranga temple. Here we come to an end of the magnificent Odisha tour, a place pulsating with the spirit of Indian culture. Flowing through the arteries of Odisha is the living and continuing culture of India, its varied expressions, and its rich variety. The very stones speak the unique history of the nation. The temple culture condenses the quintessence of India. Whether it is the sacred environs of Puri Jagannath Temple or the architectural wonder of Konark Sun Temple, the wondrous caves of Udayagiri and Khandagiri, or the mystical monasteries of Buddhism, the paintings of the folklore, the Odisha speaks eloquently of a living past, continuing present, and prospective future. On our way back, we have brought the bag full of memories, incredible experiences, a bit of enhanced knowledge, and the moments we are gonna cherish for a lifetime.